Hi guys, so it's Siki here again, filling in for Mommy. Today we went fishing. You can see us there. Mommy's behind the camera, but there's me pushing Maddie, holding the fish. I think my stepdad said some shiners. There's Logan. There's Malik up there and his dad. Yes, and Mommy's showing you guys the sky and the water. It looks really nice outside. You can see downtown from here. You can see the shore and the shells. Yes. So now we're just setting up. You see the shrimp. Yes, it was a dozen of shrimp. They were flipping a lot. We went in to grab the shrimp. They kept flipping. Almost flipped out of the bucket. We have the poles. It was four there. It was another one. Maddie, she's looking at us playing with the fish. Malik went over there with his dad. He's putting the weights on the line. I'm playing with the fish. I like playing with the bait. Fish were pretty cool. They were flipping a lot. Yes, again, I think they were shiners. I'm pretty sure they were shiners. So we got Maddie. We're letting Maddie hold the fish. She wasn't scared. She wanted to hold it. It flipped in her stroller. She didn't get scared or anything. Actually, she tried to touch it too. Look, you see her trying to touch it. Logan couldn't get it, so I put my hand in and got it. She got her doll. The doll that the sheriff that was here when we first got here, the sheriff gave her a doll. Ew. She's touching the stuff on the table. That's disgusting. She wants to touch the stuff on the table. We're not letting her. Ew. So now it's another view of the water, the pier, the shore, the birds. That's the sheriff pulling off. She's the one who gave Maddie the doll. And then there's Maddie. She's playing with the doll. Accidentally dropped it. We're giving her the doll. I don't even think it was an accident. I think she dropped it for a reason to get down. But see, she did get down. She wants to touch the shrimp. I was taking the shrimp off to put one on Logan's pole. She's not scared at all. Over time, she kept putting her hand in the water. She was not scared. See, at this time, she's just pointing. Like, she doesn't know what they're capable of. Here's another view of the water. This is the back of the pier. The water looks so nice. The sky looks so nice. Logan's putting her pole in the water. Maddie's sitting in her chair. We're all just having a good time. Now here it's getting interesting. I cast my shrimp out into the water, and the next thing you know, Logan has a fish on her line. So I grabbed the net. Well, Malik grabbed the net for me because I couldn't make it over there in time. But I grabbed the net, and I'm trying to place it under, but it wouldn't go under. So I went over the rail with the net, and Logan's pulling the fish up and placing it in the net. Now, the first time I was scared because I know the pokes on those, like, getting stung by one of those catfish hurt. I've never got stung by one, but I think Malik's dad has. So we got the fish, and we put the fish on the dock, on the pier. Now Maddie wanted to get the fish at first, but then we were telling her that it stung. So now we're waiting on Moochie to come over here and just grab the fish and take the fish off of the hook, or cut the hook and put the fish in the water. Now you see Maddie standing there looking like, what do I do? She's standing there like looking. Now here's Moochie. He's taking the hook out of the fish's mouth. Now he's using the pole, the end of the rod of the fishing net to hold the fins on the top that sting you. He's using it to hold those down because, again, I think he's got stung by one before. And then after he gets the hook out, we're going to place it back in the water.
So Logan, how does it feel to catch the first fish?
Feels nice, a nice accomplishment.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a decent sized catfish too.
Good job, mate.
Good job, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, a few minutes after Logan's interview, she catches another fish. You see me running to grab the net. But she catches another fish, like, not too long after her interview with our mom. This fish put up a fight. This one was bending the rod. It was actually bigger. I got the net. I grabbed the fish. Again, I set it on the pier how we did last time. Maddie's like, I don't want any parts in that. She's just walking around sipping her cup. She does not want to be stunk. She doesn't want anything to do with that fish. So Logan has on no shoes when she caught that fish. She had on no shoes. The fish is flopping. We're waiting on Moochie to come and cut the line or throw it in. But I think our mom ended up just cutting the line because Moochie was hooking Malik's fish, like Malik's pole.
What is it, Maddie? Dog? Say fish? Say fish?
Now Logan's cast it back out again. Her and Mommy are talking. Mommy's saying that Logan took her spot and caught fish. And Logan's like, you weren't catching anything in your spot. So I took over. But Maddie's just standing there. Logan's waiting for her pole. A fish to get on her pole. She went on the other side of the pier. She sat down. Mommy's recording her with her hat, sitting in the chair. I think that's Malik's chair. I don't know why she's sitting in Malik's chair, but yeah. Now, me and Malik went across to we went to the land where the seashells are, and it was 4 coconuts sitting there that we noticed while we were casting our rods. And we went and got them. We took Maddie with the stroller, and we went and got the coconuts. Mommy's recording us. Yes, the coconuts were at the bottom. We reached down to show Mommy the coconuts that we got before we got over there. We were ready, and yeah. We came back to the pier with the coconuts. Maddie sitting in the stroller. We were shaking the coconuts, and we could hear some water in them. We didn't know if it was water from the ocean or if it was like water in the coconut. But Malik shaking his coconut. He thinks it has water. Me and Logan were over there with a coconut. Now I started busting mine open. Logan threw hers and started busting hers open. We actually had a coconut that we brought over here first, like by the parking lot. There was a coconut, but it bounced in the water. So now I'm opening my coconut. I've got it open some, and it looks like sweet potato, like a hairy sweet potato. So I'm getting it open. I'm thinking, like, isn't it like a coconut inside of a coconut? And sure enough, we opened it, and it was like a coconut in a coconut, a ball inside of a ball. So after some struggles of opening the coconut, we finally got the coconut open, and it looked like cottage cheese. Logan's coconut was brown. It looked like throw up. The coconuts stink. Like, they were stinking. The coconut, Malik opened his. His was somewhat good, but it didn't stink like ours, but it was still, like, no good. But our coconuts were just rotten, especially Logan's. Logan's was just brown. Now, this is us getting ready to go. We have Logan over there reeling in the pole. Maddie was cranky, ready to go. Moochie and Malik, they dumped the water from the bait out into the ocean, and they were taking the buckets to the car. I'm sitting there trying to entertain Maddie, but she was cranky. Logan walked over there to put on her shoes. She hasn't had her shoes on this whole time. Mommy has her coffee. She's going to show you guys her coffee. From Dunkin'. Yes. She reels. Logan starts to reel in her pole. Then there's me. I was taking the fish off of the hook. Now, as I'm taking the fish off the hook, Maddie's sitting there crying. Mommy's looking at the ocean. But then out of nowhere, Logan screams she has a fish. Her pole is like bending. It's bending. She's reeling it in. And then out of nowhere, we realize it took her bait. Because the pole stopped bending. We look into the water. It's just her hook. So we almost had a fish before we left. Maddie's crying still. Maddie's ready to go. So we start leaving. They're taking the stuff to the car. Malik sitting in his chair. Logan starts to play with the rocks. Now this is a zoom in of them. Malik sitting in his chair. He gets up. He wants to play with the rocks with Logan, the seashells. As I start to walk down and get in front, I notice that there's a dead fish sitting on like the shore part. Like the water has washed it up. Now this water is really dirty. But anyways, that's the end of this vlog, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.